back to Forza Horizon 5. Today, we've got our first look at the FH5 Hot Wheels expansion. Yes, it's real, and today we've got our first look at it. However, before we get too far into this video, on Tuesday, we're gonna get some more FH5 Hot Wheels gameplay. So if you want to see any of that, make sure you subscribe. It should be pretty cool. And that also is not all, because yes, today we also got some Forza Motorsport gameplay. I actually already made a video on that. I will link to it in the description down below, so you can go check out all of the really cool stuff about Forza Motorsport. So Forza Horizon 5 Hot Wheels releases next month on July 19th. It's gonna be free for everybody who has the premium edition of FH5 or has the premium add-on bundle. Anyways, let's jump into the nitty-gritty of this expansion, because there's some really cool stuff and arguably some even cooler cars that I know some of you guys have been requesting for a very, very long time. So let's jump into it. Right off the bat, this is nothing like the FH3 Hot Wheels expansion we had a couple of years ago. This one is all new. It is a brand new location, and it includes 4 brand new biomes for us to go and explore. Those 4 different biomes are a giant canyon for you to go and explore, an ice cauldron for you to navigate some snowy biomes. Finally, we've got some snow in FH5. We've also got Forest Falls, which has you driving above the tree line on those orange painted Hot Wheels tracks. And then last but not least, you've got Horizon Nexus, which I know a bunch of you guys have been asking about. Horizon Nexus is actually where the Horizon Festival is for the Hot Wheels expansion. It's suspended above the clouds, super high in the sky. Should be really cool to explore. You might be saying, okay, that sounds pretty cool, but how big is this expansion? Well, the developers actually said it includes 125 miles of orange Hot Wheels track for you to go and explore. That doesn't include any of like the regular ground that you can go and drive on, so it's a pretty big map actually. Obviously, we'll need to get hands-on with it ourselves and actually see how big it feels to play rather than hear how big it is, but I mean, it sounds pretty cool. Anyways, and as you're driving around this map, the developers also added some new Hot Wheels tracks for you to go and drive on. And these are really, really cool and should add some brand new gameplay experiences. So let me read off my list here. There are now magnet tracks. So as you're driving, your car will basically magnet itself, attract itself to the Hot Wheels track so you can drive upside down or along walls. Kind of cool, actually. There's also ice-covered Hot Wheels tracks, which again should be pretty fun. It's something we've been missing in Forza Horizon 5 so far, so I'm happy to see those. We've also got some water flumes, which should add to some excitement as well. And we've also got a Hot Wheels rumble track. Now, I'm not really sure what that means. I would imagine it just kind of vibrates around, but I'm not really sure how that one works, so we'll have to see. So the map sounds awesome. Like I said, one of my favorite things in any racing game is just exploring the map and figuring out all the new roads and stuff like that. But arguably one of the biggest things for this expansion is the campaign, and this is what the developers had to say about it. So they say the Hot Wheels campaign is the Hot Wheels Academy. To prove yourself a Hot Wheels legend, enlist into the Hot Wheels Academy, where you'll start in a B-Class 2013 Hot Wheels Baja Bone Shaker. We'll come back to that in a second, and embark on an exciting new campaign of extreme speed and moving your way up to faster and faster classes by completing tailored activities and events until you reach the pinnacle of speed, X-Class. Players can complete missions to unlock special Hot Wheels Heat events and celebrate the history of Hot Wheels in a new 5-part story. That sounds super, super cool, and something we've kind of been asking for a very, very long time. We finally have progression, it seems, for an expansion. Obviously, we're gonna have tons of money, but we are gonna be limited in what vehicles we can actually drive in the races early on, which is really cool to see. One thing we don't know just yet is how long this actual campaign is gonna take. Is it gonna be like a couple of hours type of thing, or is it gonna be like a multi-day thing? We're not sure just yet. We'll have to see. One of the other things the developers didn't specifically call out was in-race objectives. In FH3, one of my favorite parts about that in the Hot Wheels expansion was having secondary objectives. So if you were doing a race, say you had to win the race, but you also had to do 10 E-drift skills, for example. They didn't specifically mention that's coming to FH5 for the Hot Wheels expansion, so we'll have to see. I would imagine we'll find out some of those details on Tuesday, so like I said, make sure you subscribe for more. What is really, really cool about the Hot Wheels expansion, though, is yes, finally, FH5 is going to be getting some updates for the event lab, and more specifically, yes, you are going to be able to make your own Hot Wheels tracks by placing your own Hot Wheels track. And what's even better than that is all of these Hot Wheels track pieces will actually now snap together. There are 80 total pieces coming for the Hot Wheels expansion, which is really, really cool to see. And all of those pieces will now snap together, making maps is going to be easier than ever, which is super nice to hear. The developers actually clarified how the event lab is actually going to work for people who own the expansion and don't own the expansion. So, like I said, the Hot Wheels props can all snap together. They will not snap to the regular pieces that are in the base game already, so that's worth noting. If you want to build an event lab with the Hot Wheels props, you obviously need to own the Hot Wheels expansion, but say I go and make a Hot Wheels expansion map on the base game and use all of the Hot Wheels props, anybody can actually play that map, which is really cool. Props to the developers for making that a thing. And last but not least, let's talk about these 10 super cool cars coming to the FH5 Hot Wheels expansion. So there's a mix of real-life cars and Hot Wheels cars, and honestly, this has got to be one of the best expansion car lists I think I've ever seen. So let's start it off with the Hot Wheels cars that are coming to the game. There are 3 very, very cool ones. There's Bad to the Blade and the Dior 2, both of which I confirmed earlier in the week. Awesome cars. And there's also a Baja Bone Shaker, which should be super fun to drive around. No promises that it's not super OP and is going to break the game, but it does look pretty cool. And then there are 7 real-life cars coming to the game, and some of these are just off the charts cool. Starting with this, the Hennessy Venom F5. Allegedly, this can do 300 miles an hour in real life. I am super excited to see what it can do in FH5. One of my other favorite cars in this expansion has got to be this, the Camaro Capo COPO. It is a drag car with a parachute on the back of it that can pop wheelies. It has got to be so, so cool. Cannot wait to see what that thing can do either. It might actually be one of the fastest drag cars in this game when the expansion comes out. We will have to see, though. Some of the other cars you might spot in this trailer are these, the 2020 Sierra Cars number 23 Yokohama edition, a 2019 Brabham BT62, a 2018 Subaru WRX supercar. This thing has a really cool wide body. I was so excited when this thing appeared on the leak list a couple of months ago. I can't wait to drive it. We've also got a 2006 Mosler MT900 GT3 version. That thing is gonna be scary, scary fast to drive. And finally, a 2019 Ital Design Da Vinci concept car. Should be a crazy, crazy lineup. One of the other things you might have noticed is, yeah, none of these cars are actually that old. So I'm wondering, is there gonna be a Hot Wheels barn find scattered somewhere on this map? I truly hope so, but again, the developers didn't specifically tell us. If there is, I would imagine it's gotta be the Diora 2. It's the oldest car in the pack, only coming out in the year 2000, which is kind of crazy for a barn find, but I thought it was worth mentioning. So there you go. That is everything you need to know about Forza Horizon 5's Hot Wheels expansion. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, subscribe down below. Like I said, I cannot wait to jump into the expansion myself in July. Be on the lookout for more videos then. Let me know in the comments down below what you think. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys soon with some more. See you then. Bye!